Alright, take two with this seat. If you can remember, not long ago I swapped out this seat. This is the original seat that was out of my car. There was a lot of movement in the base under here, and there's a lot of movement over here for some reason. So I had an upholsterer come up, and we sort of pulled this thing apart and tried to work out what it could be. Here it was just worn. There was nothing left, and everything was moving because of the airbag. So there's not much foam here. So he sort of did a quick fix and put some extra foam in there. While he was at it, this is all flattened off, so he put some extra foam in that as well. Also occurred to me when I did last video why I didn't do this in the first place. Just move this forward to get to the back bolts. Undo the back bolts. Move it back. First time I took it out, I took this all the way out like this. And you had all that hanging out, which made it a lot harder to get out. So I ended up wrecking this plastic piece here. But yeah, I don't know why I didn't think of it. Put it forward, undo your bolt, put it back backwards, undo your battery, and that's the way it should have been done. Alright, seat's back in. Let's hope she's good to go. I haven't gone for a drive yet. Yeah. Let's have a look at this seat again. As I thought would happen, the backrest of it, or this bit here, this one doesn't move, but the one in that I've got now at the moment moves heaps. I don't know why. I thought it was something to do with the airbag, but it's actually something to do in the arm, or the mechanism for the backrest there. But I did notice that there was still movement, and that's why I took this one out, and I was hoping that what we did would fix my original one. There's still movement in this one, not as much, but I'm thinking I'll pull this apart and I'll show you some of the things, or a couple of the things that I did to my original seat that made a difference, but there's still a little bit of movement, so I don't know if there's anything I can do about it. I don't know if it's in the pivoting points for the up and down, back and forth sort of mechanism. Alright, first thing you want to do is take this cover off, and there's a screw here holding it, so I'll undo that. Alright, to get this out you need I got it out with an Allen key, but the actual fit is a T20 Torx bit. Yeah. So I've got that off. I think the rest is clipped in. Look at the back. Alright, so you're going to take that out, a little plastic cover. I'm assuming it'll have a screw behind it. Yeah, so same thing, took the little plastic cover off, and it's the same size as the front. Just clamps around it, and then you'll have a plug up here. So then you get the plug, this one here, so undo that. There's actually two plugs, that one and that one there. Press that back section in. There it comes. this bit's screwed in from the inside, so we'll leave that. We'll take these clips off on the side. More of a mission I thought. Alright, so the top cover, you can see this slot here gets jammed into the frame. That's it. So you pretty much put it upside down and then push, and yeah, so, and then you just jam it in there and it holds it in. So to take it out, it's all around pretty much. And once you push this through from the back through here, what else is holding it? So you've got little clamps here. No. So it's just the back up the back there. So that's the only thing holding it in. Got these things that are clamped to there. It's all little plastic clamps everywhere. Alright, so now you can see how dodgy this setup is. Right. Right, look at that. That's, so your ass is sitting on this thing, and with the pressure, although this is down, a lot of movement. So what I did in the other one, or what we did, the upholsterer did, was just clamp these down firm. First you took this out, and then clamp these tighter so they go real tight against there so they don't move. I might actually, because there's still a little bit of movement in the one in the car, I think once this is down, even though these are tighter, I'm thinking maybe putting some cable ties or some. Somehow, just to make it tight so there's no movement. I could put some rubber under there, and same with these things. That's what I might do if I can find some. Find some rubber, so it's not. This is plastic. It's hard plastic against steel, you know, because you get a clicking sound as well out of this thing. Otherwise, what I noticed last time, with the other one, is make sure this base, make sure these screws are tight. I'll have a look around and I'll update you. It's not much movement, it's like the whole thing moves with it, so I think it's part of the motor. I don't think there's anything you can do about it. So yes, everything else seems tight, but this. So, see if we can do anything about it. That one's a different system. There's a plastic cover here, but this one doesn't have. Did they forget one? I don't know. I think that's what. So if I was to just put something there. Alright, no more movement. I just found this clip I just jammed in there. Doesn't look like it's going to come out. It's nice if you go up and down all the time with these seats anyway. So there's no movement there, no movement anywhere. So like I said, there's just a bit of movement because of this plastic thing here, which you can't do anything about. It's quite hard to find any movement now. So I'm going to see if I can find some rubber somewhere or some foam so I can jam underneath those bits and squash it up. Alright, so I just found some just some sort of rubbery stuff that I got from work. Cut them up. Just going to put that over it. Going to tape it up with some Gorilla tape so it doesn't move. Bend these in a bit more. Wrap these up as well. And then put it in, bend that down, and that should be it. Alright, so I've placed little rubber sections in the slots, so that this plastic's not up against the metal. I've put some rubber and then Gorilla tape on top to hold it. I'm about to squash these in, so it's a tighter fit around here. And then it's just a matter of pushing it in and then squashing these down. Right. Let's see if I can do it with one hand, eh? Right. Okay. Right, make sure you push these ones through first. Might get a screwdriver. And just push these in. This one still seems loose, so is that one. And these ones are thicker, so I'll squash a bit more, I think. You'll need two hands. Get it done. Alright. So these do not move whatsoever. They are tight as hell. Same with these. No movement. So I'm hoping that is it. Alright. Time to put it back together. Alright, just thought I'd give you a bit of view. So this channel, a little bit deformed, try not to break it. I guess it'd be hard not to break it, but try not to break it too much. Let's put it back in now, eh? Alright, when you put it back, like I did, you just feed the foam through under here. These straps come from up here. Make sure you don't forget to feed these through before you put your base down again, because that sort of holds it down. I think I'm pretty much ready to put the seat back on. Alright, all back together. Just as a little note, when you're putting this trim back on the other side of this, there's 1, 2, 3 clips. They're not really clips, they're little hooks that are moulded from this bit of plastic. Make sure they clamp over the little steel rod that goes down there, and then it won't pop up. Alright, so that is it. Time to put it back in the car. This will be the second time with the seat, but I'm hoping it's the last time. It's had enough. Alright, let's do it.